Hi, everybody. My name is Matt Ball. I work as the Director of Policy in the city. For the last 2 years, I have been the co-captain in House District 6A. It's great to be here in House District 2. I spent a lot of time in House District 2 because my parents live in House District 2 in Precinct 228 up in Corey, Merrill. But most importantly, I am a dad who chose to move back home to Capitol Hill to raise my 3 kids. I've talked to a lot of people in this room individually. If I haven't spoken with you yet, I would love to have a conversation with you about the type of legislation that I'd like to push for at the state. But I want to take this opportunity to talk to you about who I am and what type of state senator I would be. We have a saying in the Army, which is that you run towards the fight. And that is something that I have done my entire career. I joined the military when I was 22. I became an Army Ranger. Same unit as Jason Crow. He was in 2nd Battalion. I was in 1st. 1st is the better battalion. If you see him. And as an Army Ranger, I was asked to go to the most dangerous places and have the most dangerous missions, and I did that. And I have 2 Bronze Stars to show for it. But the other thing that I have to show for it is a disability rating from the VA, because I struggled with mental health when I came back, like a lot of veterans do. And so when I made the difficult decision to leave the Army, I decided to come back home and to continue to serve, and that's what I've done in Denver. I have done work to bring Afghan translators, including my own, to safety in the United States. I have worked with men who have been in prison for 20 or 30 years, convicted of crimes they didn't commit. And I now work at the city where, among other things, I have created and run a program called Roads to Recovery that deals with the hardest population to serve in our city, people who are struggling with high acuity mental health and addiction who are living on our streets. And I've done this and I'm running in this vacancy committee election because for me, service is personal because I have been lucky enough in my life to be the person who helps, but I've also been the person who needs help. And I know that the line between those 2 things is very thin. I think the next fight is in the state Senate. Chris Hansen is leaving very big shoes to fill, and I think I can fill them. As your state senator, I will be the type of leader I've been my entire life. I will show up, I will outwork anyone, and I'll listen. I never think I'm the smartest person in the room. I build coalitions by talking to people who do the work. I spent 6 months building Roads to Recovery by talking to cops and social workers and firefighters and bringing that all together and elevating that voice into something that works. Especially in the prospect of facing a second Trump administration and the need that we all have to keep Colorado strong. I think that we need leaders who will fight that fight. I am ready to do that, and I would love your support. Thank you.